Hello, my name is Simon and welcome to the Retro News Roundup. I'll start this month's episode with another chapter in the ZX Spectrum Vega Plus debacle. The Indiegogo funded handheld, which is to play ZX Spectrum titles, has not yet been released, despite backers waiting over 2 years for the portable. This has resulted in one backer taking the matter to court and has subsequently won a refund. A full account of the case can be found via the link in this video's description. It's well worth reading, believe me. Next, do you remember 40 Winks? Fair play. Well, Pico Interactive launched a Kickstarter for the game to be finally released on the N64, after that version was canned back in the day. $40 will get you a cart and $55 gets you a fully boxed version of the game. If the project reaches $200,000 in funding, a hodgepodge Dreamcast version will be created too. But we may well be dreaming for that to ever happen. Let's be a bit crazy and start this section with the PS4, which received a trio of retro offerings. Possibly the most notable was the HD remake of PS2 title Shadow of the Colossus, but there was also a third volume in the Atari Flashback Classics range released. Finally, there was a remake of The Secret of Mana, which was also made available on the PS Vita and Steam. Moving on to the Switch, it received its usual stack of Arcade Archive titles, namely Crazy Climber and Heroic Episode, as well as Neo Geo entries Magical Drop 3, 2020 Super Baseball, Samurai Showdown 2 and Fatal Fury 3. But the Wii U isn't dead yet either, with a quartet of PC Engine ports released onto its eShop: Image Fight 1 and 2, Necromancer and Battle Chopper. Then to round off things, CDI game Chaos Control arrived on Steam, and there was a PC remake of ancient 8-bit computer title Monty on the Run. Not got too much for this section, so we'll just say that the ProCon CD32 controller is in the works for the Amiga CD32. Please do try to withhold your excitement. As usual, the ZX Spectrum led the way for new Homebrew released last month, with no less than 5 new titles. They were ZXombies, Gandalf, Ninja Gaiden Shadow Warriors, Fantasy Zone Escape from the Pyramid, and finally Impossabubble. Also, sorry to burst your bubble, but to play the latter will cost you $1.49. In joint second place, at least in terms of volume, was the NES, which received a pair of games, namely MiedoW Cheril's Nightmare and Intergalactic Transmissing. The Commodore 64 received a couple of new titles too, Bomberland and Mine Cave. Then to round off this section, a ROM of La Baie de Mort for the Mega Drive was released online, Alien Attack landed on the Atari 2600, the Temple of Velcro stuck around on Game Boy, and finally Pet's Rescue escaped to the Commodore Plus and 4. This section has become difficult to find content for of late, and it's no different this month. Anyway, a downloadable version of Amiga title ZX was released online for the first time in February. So that kind of counts, right? To answer my own question, yes it does, and let's move on. Just 3 English language fan translations this month, 2 for NES titles: City Adventure Touch, Mystery of Triangle, and 3 Kingdoms Sejun Mahjong. Then to round off things, there's Mr. Ghost for the MSX2. That's all for this month then, but thanks so much for watching. Please do like, comment, subscribe. Until next time, bye for now.
She is female, 23 years old. Bad.